Hi, it's Beth Morrant here from the Speech and Language Garden. I'm here today to tell you about the instant speech and language help that you can get. It seems that post-pandemic waiting lists are even longer than ever before. Referral criteria has changed. So many children are just waiting for assessment and then waiting for therapy, and you're waiting for the help, but you have this child in your class or in your setting right now and you want to help them. So as a highly specialist speech and language therapist, I do have lots of things available for you that are instant on my website. So the main one is my online speech and language courses. Head over to my website, thespeechandlanguagegarden.com. You click on the online courses page and there are loads of courses there for you. I've designed them for education and childcare professionals, anyone who works with children, and there's just loads of different topics there for you. So I've got the SLCN course, Speech Language Communication Needs. There's also one specifically just on speech sounds. I've created a course recently on early years speech and language that's ideal for anyone working in EYFS, ages 2 to 6. So I'm covering some year 1 there as well, because we know there's a little bit of regression. There's also a course on supporting children with memory and processing difficulties. That's really, it's based for all ages, but it's really good for Key Stage 2 and even Key Stage 3 children. The same for my supporting children with vocabulary and word finding difficulties course. That's on the website for you. And then supporting students and people who stammer and stutter. I've also included lots of bonus resources and things and PDFs that you can download on these courses. So they're all available online immediately. Go to the website, speechandlanguagegarden.com, click on the online courses tab, and then you can just make your purchase and access the courses straight away. They're all pre-recorded, but you are always welcome to send me an email and contact me if you have any questions or queries while you're doing the course or after you've done the course and you wanted to revisit. You're more than welcome to have a look at those as well. I don't create long courses because I've worked in schools for a very, very long time and no one's got any time to do stuff. So all of my courses can be completed in an afternoon. Some of them are even only an hour long, but they are absolutely jam-packed with succinct and concise information and key bits of knowledge that you'll need, and including also strategies and some really fantastic interventions to help children of all ages with whatever difficulties they have got. So as well as those courses, I've actually bundled my courses into different packages based on different age groups. So depending on whether you work in preschools and early years, primary schools or secondary schools, there's different packages of courses that your school can purchase for everyone on your team. So that also is available on my website, speechandlanguagegarden.com. There's also my digital resources. So I've got a range of ebooks. So if you don't want to do a course, but you just want a bunch of ideas of interventions to do with children, there's 6 ebooks on the website for you. If you head over to the resources tab on the website, you can download those. There's also 2 resources that are, one's a screener, speech sound screener, to help you identify which speech sounds are tricky, and this will really, really help with your phonics in your class and in your setting in your early years. So if you've got children who are really struggling with some speech sounds, but you don't know what speech sounds they're struggling with, then the speech sounds screener is there for you. And you can download that straight away. You download it once and you can print it off 100 times if you want, for however many children that you have in your school or your setting, and you can use it again next year and so on. The same with the SLCN checklist, which is really, really good to highlight what particular area of speech and language needs a child has, whether they've got difficulty with their memory and processing, whether they've got difficulty with some of their social communication skills, and it helps you to highlight which targets you can use to work on. You can also use those to support any referrals that you do want to do to externally to a speech and language therapist. But if you're finding that children aren't meeting criteria, then the SLCN checklist is where you start, and then it will highlight which course you should do next to help that child in your setting. This is so that you can help them to make their progress and to catch up if there's any post-pandemic catching up that they need to do, but also just to help them to access the education, to help you to be able to support them to make their progress and to have a successful time at school. There's also loads of free stuff on my website. Under the freebies tab, what is there? There's a staff skills audit, there's a speech sound principle there for you, another principle for stammering. So that's on the freebies tab on the website, thespeechandlanguagegarden.com. There are also other ways. If you're really desperate for me to deliver live training online to your school or setting, then send me an email. Then my contact page on the website has got all of my details on there, including my email and phone number there, but you can always email me direct, Beth at thespeechandlanguagegarden.com. And you can also have a look on my contact page to find my calendar where you can book a time for me to give you a call and we can talk about what needs you have. You can also just send me an email or send me a message either on any of the social media channels. You can find the Speech and Language Garden on any of the main ones. And if you just have just a question or even a rant, you just want to just whinge at somebody, then do just get in contact with me. Hopefully I'll be able to answer and support you in your rant, but answer any of the questions that you have and point you in the right direction for any resources I have or any support that you might be able to find near to you. So if you do have any questions or any queries, leave a comment either below this video, or make sure you like this video as well so I know that you've watched it and you've enjoyed it, and I'll make some more. And you're always welcome to call me, contact me, Beth at speechandlanguagegarden.com.